So, the last time we talked, I told you a little bit about Power to Be, which I was excited to volunteer with. And so this last weekend, an idea that we first talked about when I was first introduced to them, which was to have an adaptive surf camp for people with different special needs, came to be. And we did it in Tofino. And the Power to Be partnered with Pacific Sands Resort and Pacific Surf School. And we had 3 families come out on this pilot project to try surfing as a family. And it was awesome. The guys at Pacific Surf School were so good and so attentive, and were really able to handle some of the challenges that our participants faced and help them overcome them, and everybody was able to feel successful at surfing. And the greatest thing was as a family too, so everybody was there and could participate in this amazing event. And the accommodations were fantastic. Pacific Sands is beautiful and literally steps from Cox Bay, which is great because one of our participants had a mobility impairment. So if the trip had involved loading into vans and like going to some beach where you had to climb over logs and things like that, it would not have been successful. But because Pacific Sands is so well equipped for accessibility, that meant that they were able to participate fully. And there was a ramp down to the beach for them. They could go in their wheelchair, and then we could get them out of their wheelchair and onto the surfboards, and then work with the Pacific Surf School instructors to get them catching waves. And yeah, we got some testimonials back from the families that said one of them said it was their best family trip ever, and they were so happy to have that week and to have that weekend with staff who really understood the behaviors of their child that maybe in other contexts they would have to explain. And they said they felt so relieved to be able to spend a weekend just as a family without ever having to be on guard to try to explain these odd behaviors to strangers, which I guess they spend a lot of their energy doing in other social settings.